Heartfire Warriors, I'm back. This is Victory with Tarot Testimonies. And we're here to do a general energy read. I am cranking out the videos today. This is my third video. I'm going to be making one more after this. And they will both air on the 1st. I am not feeling well, so I'm sorry if the last few videos I'm just kind of and you know, like my gears are a little slow. I have not been feeling well, so I really apologize for that. One moment. I have to get my milk. I drink milk at night because I don't partake really in alcohol or anything like that, so this is like my drinking. And it helps me wind down for bed. So I have not been feeling well, and I'm cranking out a couple of videos before I go to bed tonight so that I can take tomorrow off. I have some stuff to do on the 1st anyway, and I need a break. I've been doing this for a little over a month now with, I think, only one break. So I'm really starting to feel it, and I think it's affecting me energetically and physically now. So I'm doing this so that I can have a much needed break. And yeah. So anyway, let's get going with a prayer. I want to thank you all for being here, for your likes, shares, subscriptions. I want to welcome to all the new subscribers. I love you all dearly. Welcome to the Soul family. We love having you here. So let's start with English prayer before we dive into the Latin. Dear friends, since God loved us this much, we should also love one another. 1 John 4:11. All right. So this is a little bit different of a tarot channel than most, if you haven't noticed by now. I try not to just stick to karmic activities, you know. That's pretty draining. Those are binding channels, in case you haven't noticed. You know, yes, karmic people and all that, they're out there, all right? Yes, we know this. However, it's very important not to dwell on those activities and dwell on those energies, because they can drain you dry. Okay? And I kind of have a feeling that's why I am feeling the way I am. I am very, I'm a stickler, all right, when it comes to my hygiene. Both spiritually and physically. Okay? I'm a Virgo, so. And my son's in my 9th house, so I have to be. Plus, I have a 1st house that's Sagittarius. Sagittarius rising, yay. So, yeah, I'm a stickler when it comes to that stuff. Big on philosophy, big on spirituality, all of that shit. So, let's get going, collective. Carissime sume, Deus creatum procum benedicto et mundo omni. Hello, attentia, petuete, utantum pistosite, miorum, et divinorum, angelorum nuntius cometus, cum omni humilitate atracis, luctua, tenebras vincit, in nomine de suplico. Amen. So we're gonna go with just the general, since it's a general collective read, as always, take what resonates, throw aside the rest, leave it for someone else. Gender is fluid in tarot, so swap the roles as they fit your situation. If it doesn't resonate with you at all, well, I hope you find it at least entertaining, or feel free to scroll and not watch it at all, you know. You do have free will. So we're going to go with the good old Who is in Your Energy collective. Who is in your energy collective? As always, we're going to be asking the Holy Spirit to show us who's lingering in your energy, who's thinking about you, who wants to communicate with you, and why. What are they hiding? all that stuff, okay? So what do we got here? We got bowl and coat. All right. Whoever's in your energy right now, they're cloaked. They're looking to meet their basic needs. Okay. They're looking for sustenance. Refilling the spirit. Excuse me. Saving for a rainy day. Trying to remain hidden or invisible. I don't like that. That's skeezy. That's skeezy shit. All right. Sit and tower. Yeah, they're trying to rest. They're thinking and looking back, reminiscing, sitting in stubbornness because they're dealing with crumbling foundations. It's a tower moment for them. Yeah, upsetting event, high-rise building, back up with stability. Crumbling foundations meant to allow to be built. Some of these cards don't really make a whole lot of sense. I think they're like Asian made, so like the English in them isn't the hottest, if you know what I mean. No biggie. I mean, we get it. We get the gist. You know what I'm saying? No shade. On the cool, it's all right. You know, I mean, we ain't making fun of it. It's all good. What's happening that we don't see? They're looking for a shelter from the storm here, a safe place to rest, recovery, a place they feel in control. Yeah, well, yeah, because if their foundations are crumbling, they're not feeling too secure. They're not feeling too stable right now, you know? And if you're that bright light in the dark, they're going to be looking towards you for comfort, for security. Bright lights always shine through the dark, you know what I mean? Yeah, they're looking for family unity, strength. Because you roll with the punches. You have that ease of movement. You're even home away from home. You're that aggressive protection, collective. Oh boy, yeah. I mean, it depends though. I mean, hey, look at it this way. This person may not be toxic. They may not be karmic, okay? Let's kind of keep a glass half full perspective here. Okay, we have dirt and lollipop. Okay. Workaholic, coming up for air. They're digging. They're trying to get things started with you. They do have hidden goals, though, that they are reaching. Keep going. What's coming next? They're wondering what is coming next, collective. They see you as sweet and an excellent and exciting opportunity. Something good and positive coming in. Ooh. I just don't know. It's hard to say. Like I said, let's try to be optimistic here. Let's try to be optimistic. It might not be bad. Might not be bad. Let's find out. Umbrella. Femininity, fashion, shelter, prestige, power, protection, prosperity. We already know that, you know, you're the divine royalty here. They do have a need for protection. Here we go with dirt again. Okay. Teal, receptive and clear. Clarity of thought. Great communication. Know thyself. And here we go with lollipop. You see, those keep coming out. Hammer, they want to build a relationship or a friendship. For some of you, I feel like it might be a relationship. For others, it's a friendship. They do want to connect, collective. They have to travel to you. So this person is at a distance from you, collective. I'm sorry for the camera shaking. It's because I'm resting my arm on the table, okay? I'm sore. I can't help it. I'm medicated and I'm still just drooping, okay? I haven't even had it in me to be able to do biofield practice today, okay? I've activated my biofield before my readings, and that's all the oomph I've got in me. Wisdom, endurance. Yeah, you have the wisdom and the endurance because you've survived, okay? You are a person who is of service to others. You're self-sufficient. You conserve your stamina. And they notice this in you. Yeah, conservation, you save your pennies, you make healthy choices, you're intelligent, you don't run away with your spending, and you're moderate. I see this as a temperance card, okay, like an earth angel. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything negative, and this is a can be somewhat karmic of a deck at times. It's just that they're having a tower moment. They're having a rough time right now, and they are kind of laying low. They are cloaking. They're behind the scenes. You know, that's a little shady, sure, but you know, maybe they're just being cautious, okay? And honestly, there's nothing wrong with that, really. All right, I want to see how far are we in this. We're about 12 minutes in, close to. Well, I don't want to make it too long of a reading. I want to do two kind of maybe 30 to 40 minute readings. All right, let's go with some tarot. Ooh, well, what was on top? 7 of Pentacles. They're working. They're working. Long-term investment. Sustained patience, perseverance, hard work, success, and waiting. You know, working on profits, planning, reaping what they sow. And there's nothing wrong with that. Is there anything that they're hiding, Spirit? Ooh. We will look at these. Excuse me. Knight of Cups. Creativity, romance, charming, imagination, idealist. They see the beauty in things and in life. Graceful, artistic, tactful, diplomatic. Mediator, diplomatic mediator, negotiator. Let's see, Knight is Pisces, Scorpio. I mean, they can have a flair for the drama at times. This is a Knight in shining armor. Then behind that, we have Knight of Swords, okay? Ambitious, fast-thinking, success-driven, assertive, direct, impatient, intellectual, daring, focused, and a perfectionist. I almost feel like they're behind the scenes because they're waiting for this tower that they're going through to finish out, these hard times to finish out, okay, before they come towards you. This is Libra energy. Yeah, and then we have the Sun here. Pure positivity, ultimate happiness, joy, success, vitality, warmth, positive outcome, optimism, confidence, sunshine, and truth. This is illumination. There's really nothing to expose here, because it can mean exposure, but there's really nothing to expose here. Nothing negative. A success, vitality, contentment. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, they're waiting for their pentacles to, you know, rise up. I suppose I should read the damn card. Sorry, collective. I'm just, like I said, I'm just not really with it right now. Dynasty, leaving a legacy, inheritance, wealth, financial security, long-term success, roots, family, ancestry, privilege, affluence. It's a really pretty card. I like these cards. The artwork on them is pretty cool. And then we have, what is this? Oh, the High Priestess. Yeah, I like that one too. Intuition, mystery, sacred knowledge, divine feminine, inner knowing, subconscious, spirituality, higher power, inner voice, Cancer energy. Did I say divine feminine? Yeah, it's on there. I have my own meanings for the cards, and then they have their own meanings for this deck. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, this is how they see you. This is how they see you. They're waiting for their pentacles. They've had it exposed to them that they need to wait for their pentacles, you know, their stability to come up, you know, because they're going through this tower, remember? And this is how they're seeing you, okay? Queen of Pentacles here, nurturing, practical, generous, welcoming, sensible, luxurious, caring, a homebody, good business sense, working parent, and a homebody, you know, that's somebody who has their shit together. You don't go, you might go out, you know, every now and again, but it's not very often because you're responsible, you know. You're not a party type. Capricorn energy here. You're very grounded. Death here. Symbolic death and rebirth, big changes, time to move on, transformation, transition, endings, letting go, release, starting anew. This is, yeah, I feel like they've got to let something go. They've got to have a transformation, a transition here, or their current, or this is their tower. They're transitioning at the moment, and that's the tower. It could be read a couple of ways, okay? Because, I mean, we don't really know, especially since they're cloaked right now. We don't really know exactly what they're going through, all right? And that's the thing with tarot. You only can read the energy. You don't know exact situations necessarily of what people are experiencing or going through, okay? And if somebody who's a reader says that, they're full of shit. Scorpio energy here. Very karmic. Very karmic. Pluto is always karmic transformation. Okay. And I mean, karmic transformation can also be like something that's attached to one's family too. So it doesn't mean that they're toxic by you know, I haven't gotten any toxic vibes off of this energy at all. Knight of Pentacles here. Abundance, luxury, self-sufficiency, self-worth, financial independence, leisure, rewarded efforts, success and achievements. Yeah, I'm honestly getting pretty good energy. This person does know their self-worth. They are independent. They are coming off as, you know, quite good energy thus far. Just because somebody's going through a death and transformation in a tower moment, you know, sudden changes doesn't necessarily mean that they're toxic or karmic, okay? And I don't know, there is some romance here, but this could also, you know, be somebody who's coming in with friendly intentions to get to know you better as well. Like, I don't see a whole lot of haste here either, which is nice, because if they are romantically interested in you, collective, that's, you know, that's a good sign. If there's not a lot, if there's no haste, not big haste attached to it, King of Wands here, because there's a lot of safety and responsibility attached to romantic interest when there's not haste coming in on that energy, okay? Because when there's haste attached to romantic interest, That's kind of like narcissistic vibes or Machiavellian vibes, okay? Because that's tends to be like possession, obsession, things of that nature, and that's generally no good. That tends to end up in the toxic karmic range. We have King of Wands here, Aries and Leo. Okay. Natural born leader, vision, boldness, daring, charm, entrepreneur, power, big picture, optimism, taking control. Yeah. Good energy coming off of this masculine energy here. Could be a feminine in their masculine energy. It could be a they, them, shem. Doesn't matter. Like signs don't matter. Neither do genders in tarot, okay? People are too attached to genders. People are too attached to zodiacs. Strength. Leo. Beautiful picture. Beautiful image. Okay. Self-love and respect. Unconditional love. Courage. Inner strength. Influence. Compassion. Persuasion. Inner stillness. Energy. Personal power. Action. $21.21 on the timer. Oh, 4. All right. We have the Ace of Wands and the Five of Cups. Yeah, okay, yeah. So they do, you know, now that they've gone through this death and transformation. Now they're independent. They might have to shed a relationship before they come in. Okay. Shed maybe somebody karmic, who knows? Okay. Then stand in their independence, realize their King of Wands status and strength before they can offer you their wand. There is some disappointment and grief they have to go through before they can offer you this wand. Okay. I'm a little concerned with this devil here, but yeah, because there is some sexual lust attached to this wand, this new initiative, and this manifestation, because it's grounded in sexual lust, materialism, and obsession, toxic energies. So okay, now we're getting some concerning things out here. There's Page of Pentacles, Devil's Capricorn energy. Page of Pentacles is Taurus energy. Yeah, I don't know now. Yeah. It's kind of looking like maybe all they're interested in is sex at this point. That's not good. That's not good. One moment. Oh, now I gotta switch to water. Sorry, y'all. Got really bad dry mouth. It's almost like they've been hurt by whoever it is they had to shed. Who is this person? Nine of Wands. What's going on with this King of Wands? 10 of Wands. Knight of Wands. Page of Wands. There's so many wands. This is purely a lusty individual collective. They got one damn thing on their mind, and that's it. One damn thing on their mind. I am so sorry. They are up to one thing and that's it. Look at all these wands. Look at all these wands. 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 I mean, before they were, when they were still attached to whoever, before they put an end to it, they had some cups and swords going on. Okay? And pentacle. But after they got rid of them, and they found their independence, and then they stood as King of Wands, right? And then found their strength. But then something hit them here. With the sorrow and the mourning. And then with the ace opportunity in the wand, then they were corrupted. And then all they want is wands. Literally all they want is wands. After the opportunity comes in with the page. All they want is wands. That's literally all they want. And they're persevering and resilient with it. They're burdensome with it. Burning out with it. Okay, struggling with it. Energetic with it. Charming and passionate with it. Oversexed with it. With this Knight of Wands here with Sag. The drive, hot drive, rebellious hot drive with it. And then with the page here, Sag and Aries energy, adventurous with it. And they got fresh, there's kink attached to it here. I mean, energetic with it. Free-spirited, extroverted. Like, I just can't with this person at this point. It's kind of like nauseating with all these wands in my hand. Like, it's like they're evolving with it. Because you got, wow, you got 9, 10, Knight page, 9, 10 Knight page with it. Like, it's kind of gross, actually. All these ones. If you're a tarot reader, you get it. If you also do tarot, you get it. It's pretty gross. Like when I say I've got hot bile in the back of my throat, you understand why if you read tarot. Yeah, Six of Swords. You're gonna have to leave this shit behind. Put a distance to it. You're gonna be forced to, because they're gonna come at you so literally hot and heavy and present to you so many things that, yeah, it will keep you up it'll give you nightmares, collective. With this Nine of Swords, you're gonna be like, wait, what? Wait, what? You wanna do what? You wanna what? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You wanna what? Mm-hmm. That's how bad it's gonna be. They're gonna present you with so many sexual opportunities and lustful ideas that you're gonna be like, wait, what? You wanna what? Yeah. Yeah, but it's the Wheel of Fortune. It's the Wheel of Fortune turning, I guess. Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio. That you go with the flow and just take off. Ten of Swords, that you put an end to it and find peace, because you're not going to find peace dealing with that hornball. I can tell you that. There's no peace dealing with that hornball. Nope. Nope. Like if you look at their internet history, oh yeah, you'll be shocked, collective. Two of Pentacles and Justice, yeah, because putting an end to it is the only way you'll find balance, and that's Justice coming to the forefront. Libra energy. Divine Justice. Definite cause and effect. It's fairness, it's rightness, it's equity. Six of Pentacles, Three of Cups. Oh yeah, because they're going to want to bring more people into the picture. Other men. Another guy. Another masculine. Eight of Cups in the world. Yeah, because they want to share. They want to share with more people. More females. They want to share with another man. But you're going to move on. You're going to be unfulfilled. And so you're going to complete the cycle because you're going to see a bigger picture elsewhere. You're going to feel a sense of belonging elsewhere. Yeah. See? All right here. Emperor is Aries. The world is the four fixed signs: Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio. Those are what they are going. This is all. This whole row is what they're going to suggest to you. They want to do in the bedroom, and you're gonna be like, "Hail to the no, 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 no." Really, animals? No, no, no. Come on. Yeah, Seven of Swords. Give me some more. They're gonna try and work around, which is gonna give you heartache. They're gonna try and find strategies to still pull you in to their plots of bedroom activities. They're gonna try and reminisce with you. There's a lot. You're gonna hold back. You're gonna pull back and evolve. Okay. You're gonna completely hold back from this person because of how they are. Yeah, you're gonna cut off the entire relationship. You're with clear communication, cut them off. Put up your boundaries because you understand your worth. You're gonna separate from them. You're honest and fair, independent. Going to put up a constructive criticism. You're going to go off and wait for better ships to sail in. You're going to progress, expand, stand in your confidence. New horizons are what you're going to look and move on to. Growth, foresight is here for you. Libra energy with the Queen of Swords. Yeah, this is a lot, collective. I'm sorry. We're gonna close this out. What else do you have to tell the collective? Yeah, you'll find something better. Something more equal to what you're looking for here with Two of Cups. Yeah, King of Pentacles, a practical leader, someone prosperous, reliable, protective, sensual, safe, kind. King of Pentacles is Taurus, Capricorn energy. Lovers, a better choice for you. Someone loving who's not a pervert, who's not all about his wand and what his wand wants. Yeah, someone who is not has a lack of roots, someone who's not about arguments or conflict with others of life, someone who doesn't make you feel unwelcome. Yeah, you'll find someone with shared goals. With the Three of Pentacles here. And this is judgment here. It's the wake-up call. Life, you'll be in your life purpose with final decisions, judgment, inner calling, reckoning. I think that's a nice outcome. Yeah, I got to get out of this energy. It's just really raunchy. I don't like it. I really did have bile in the back of my throat, so I got to get out of this. Give us a few more for the spirit message with your final outcome. We'll take those three. Yeah. Six of Wands, the Fool, and Queen of Wands. Okay. You'll be success, public recognition, achievement, self-confidence, victory, triumph, praise, acclaim, pride, rewards, new beginnings, innocence. Yeah. See, innocence is here. Leap of faith. Chances, taking chances, fearlessness, originality with the Fool, Aquarius energy, and Leo energy here with Queen of Wands, confidence, independence. It says Aries, but social butterfly, creative, self-assured, passionate, determination, charismatic, vivacious, optimistic. Queen of Wands is also very magnetic. She attracts, she doesn't chase. That's what I got for you. This was a really nasty energy. I hope it helps you with this situation, so that maybe you can avoid this whole thing altogether, because this is a lot of nastiness here. Yeah, huge Jezebel spirit. I feel like it's a Jezebel transfer. Some of these spirits jump from one body to another, and I feel like it's who this individual, this King of Wands, was with when he went through this death here and ended it. It jumped from one body to this individual's body, male or female, whatever, and swap roles as they apply. The Jezebel spirit entity, what have you, jumped from one body to another. It's algorithmic transferring. However the system wants it to transfer, it's going to transfer the way it's algorithmically designed to transfer, okay? So I really hope this helped. They design these things to transfer to target chosen people who are closest to source, and that's just how it is, okay? Thank you for watching. I do personal readings. My email to get a hold of me for information on personal readings is in the description box or the bio of the channel. All right, I'll see you next time, Collective. Bye.